Wait! One time, make sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Alright. Hello, welcome back. And also stream. Do you want to say that? And also stream. But hopefully you're all doing okay and staying safe. And hello and welcome back to another stream and video of doing art. Now, I just got done with, what do you call it? Castle. That's what, you see there. Down in the left hand corner. Oops, sorry. And this is, the final one that we were doing, I tell you. Turned out pretty nice, I tell you. Pretty nice. And in today's episode, well, I can get rid of that, I tell you, and I forgot to go grab one of the old versions. It's always good to go and grab an old version. So, in today's episode, we are going to be doing some art of Yomi Quinley. Now this is going to be a remaster of my last one, I tell you, because I enjoy my last one, but it has its mistakes, I tell you. And I never really used it too much. Ooh. So hopefully we can get on that to, fix it all up and make something new, I tell you. That is what I'm hoping, I tell you. That is what I'm hoping. But let us begin, I tell you. I need a smaller brush, I tell you. Need a smaller brush. Maybe 12. Yeah. Alright. Alright, we're struggling here. Alright, that seems pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable there. Alright. Now we go all the way along here. We can actually start to take a look at the images, I tell you. So we got kind of a ruffle kind of thing going on here. So I think that'll be what I focus on first, I tell you, before we focus on hair, is that part. Because I can easily, if I get a good rhythm going, do the ruffling. It looks like I also have to do it up here as well. There we go. Grab some of that. Yeah, that's not actually looking too bad. I'm looking forward to this, I tell you. Looking forward to this. Alright. And go like that. And again. Around we go. Yeah, we're actually creating a nice little, ruffle here. Alright. I will say I am using their previous model, inspiration for this. So they have updated their model. You know what? Maybe I could go grab, modern one. Alright. It kind of follows the same, thing. It kind of follows the same thing. Do apologize. Everyone's aimed. Dang, it's all the way down here. I guess I'd have to do anyway. Redo a bunch of lanes. There we go. Alright. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, so this is a modern design here. If I could zoom it in for you, there we go, a little bit better. A little bit better. So you can see that, you know, it's not too bad, I tell you. It's not too far off of what we were already doing, so at least that's a plus for us, I tell you. Always an enjoyable model, I tell you. There we go. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. And then it seems to have a blue, goes from a, what kind of blue is that? It's like a turquoise, kinda in the middle over this way, kinda around there. There, that's perfect. A little bit darker, a little tiny bit darker. That is not bad, that is not too bad. So, there we go. Also, I do need to actually work on some other Oakis I need to make soon, I tell you. That being that we need to work on a cat girl Oaki. Now, we made human cat girl Oaki, but we need Oaki cat girl. Because I would like to, you know, be able to swap in and out. Kinda like that. Hopefully it worked. Yeah, it did work. Oh! Crack myself up, I tell you. Dang, what's happened? What is this? What did I discover? Is it like... Oh, I don't know how to activate and then how to disable it. I discover new things, I tell you. I discover new things. Oh, that is crazy. I was not even expecting that, I tell you. I was not even expecting that. Like, it just... Wee? Like, I'm not going to be able to use that now. But... it's good to know, I tell you. It's good to know. Though I don't even know where I clicked. Was it this? No. I'm not sure, I tell you. I am not sure. What weird. So if I went with that, I can kind of fix a lot of these, you know, bits down here. Oopsie daisy. I remember one time, I tell you, there's this person that I knew that was called Daisy, I tell you, and it was the most stupidest area, I tell you, the most stupidest area, and I will say that, because they decided we're gonna have, you know, people have some fun on a hill that you can fall down. And what happened? A bunch of kids, when they were playing, fell down. I had to climb that mountain like I was on Mount Everest, you know, asthmatic and all that, trying to get up a mountain. And then when someone else was about to fall, that being Daisy, I had to go help them, I tell you. They grabbed onto like a weed or something, you know, stops them from falling. Now, when I talk about, you know, a steep hill, this is a steep hill. Like, here's how it goes. Ooh. That's how the hill kinda looked. But I do feel like it was kinda a little bit more steeper in the middle. Like it was around that. And I remember I went to another school to go on that trip because it was a dual school trip. Weird thing, I tell you. And I went to the school that I would later change. Cracks me up with that. I think I might actually change this to lighter blue, I tell you. Yeah, that's more to it. Yeah, that's more to it. Alright. Well, we got our first bit there. Just trying to fix some of this. And make it go all the way. Oops. I don't know how far that set me back. There we go. Not too bad. And then we know that there's a tie bit in here. Pretty smooth, though not sure about that one there. That's not too bad actually. Let us look at the, you know, source material. Alright, we have two bits that go down here. Here we go. And then we also have two hoops that come out of here and over here. Let's see. What other stories could we tell? Oh, I remember hearing stories from China, I tell you. From one of my good friends in nursery. They were like the super tall kid, really kind kid, I tell you. Oh, it just reminds me of a good friend, Wahab. He came from Afghanistan. Good kid, I tell you, good kid. He was a friendly giant. We did have our little scuffles, but you know, good guy, I tell you, good guy. I don't know what happened to him, I tell you. A lot of the people that I knew, like Sue, I tell you, Sue. They're a Chinese girl, and sadly, I think they got deported. They came from Hong Kong, so that's even worse. You know, they got sent back to a terrible place. You know, Hong Kong's not really like what it used to be, I tell you. China was expecting, you know, greatness from, you know, having it, and then, you know, it just went under. There we go. There we go, not too bad. You know, I would love to see Hong Kong, but I would rather see the old Hong Kong than the newer Hong Kong, I tell you. Newer Hong Kong sucks. Just because, you know, it's just not very well designed, maybe? No, that's not it. it's just older Hong Kong was like, you know, so beautiful, I tell you. But new Hong Kong is more like a dystopia. More like a dystopia, I tell you. Trying to see what I could add here. I better go back to that store. So there was this Chinese kid in nursery, I tell you. Really kind kid. A very joyful kid. And he was super tall, I tell you. This guy could have played basketball when he was 14, you know. He would have been like super tall if he kept growing, I tell you. I just can't remember his name, I tell you. It's a sad, you know, shame that. Really nice person that was. I remember hearing the story, that's the story that I'm finally going to tell, I tell you. You know, I kept saying it for a while. But I remember hearing a story of his village, and it was one time his village had some terrible stuff happen to it due to a big ginormous boulder basically stopping him from, you know, leaving town for 3 weeks. And it was just crazy, I tell you, that, you know, story. You know, I never knew much about the world when I was younger, I tell you. I don't feel like my brain really worked too well, you know, to understand a lot of that stuff, I tell you. I remember a good friend that I had, I tell you. And I don't even remember their name. Don't even remember the name. The only thing that I remember, you know, fully, I tell you, was a certain scene, and that was when we were sitting on the log bench. I remember seeing his face, and it was in the sunlight, I tell you. And that's the only image that I have left of him, I tell you. Only image. Good person that was, I tell you. Good person that was. Alright. Well, back to that story about, you know, the village thing. So his village got blocked off for 3 weeks. I remember hearing that in a nursery. But I'll go back to the other detail in it. You know, I didn't really know too much about the world, but hearing it from like these people, you know, it felt like it was just next door, I tell you. Not halfway across the world, I tell you. It's weird that, huh? It is weird that today we have the internet back, yeah, you know, back in like, you know, 2012, 2009 time, you know, you didn't really have that internet that we have today. So, you know, I grew up, you know, quite in a diverse, you know, community. Diverse community. So the head teacher hated every single one of them. Because she was Catholic. You can see where the problems start. And she made sure, I think it was Sue, would get deported somehow. I can't remember how. It's foggy details, I tell you. I never, you know, paid too much attention to it. But they would help in getting thingy deported Sue. Sad that, I tell you. They were really a kind person. Alright. Alright, that's not looking too bad. What are we at? If I do that, I can go all the way around here. There we go. We're currently working on this detail here, I tell you. It's this spot here. What else could we talk about? Well, you know what? I met so many people from so many different countries back in, primary school. I remember meeting Indian, Chinese, Hong Kong, you know what? I do wonder, was he actually Chinese or was he Taiwanese? Or was there two different ones? There might have been two different ones. I'm starting to mix it up, I tell you. Like, these are over 10 years, over 15 years, some of them. Well, yeah, they would be over 15 years. Dang. Yeah, as I've said that he was from Taiwan or China, but I'm pretty sure he was Chinese. I think that's where he came from, China. Though, can't be 200% sure on that. Alright. What other, countries did I meet people from? You know what, it was probably better to start from the very top. And then work our way down. Alright. Sorry about that. Started burping there. I'm trying to remember all the countries, but there's so many, I tell you. There's just so many. It's crazy that, I tell you. Crazy that. Like, I will say, a lot of them were good people. Oh, Polish. There was so many Polish people, and I remember their Christmas. They told me that every Christmas that they get their best gifts the first day of December, and then the smallest gift the last day of Christmas. I remember that so clearly. I can't remember the kid's name. I just know he was Polish. He was a nice person, I tell you. So, not like full friend, I tell you. I remember one time I was kicking my butt. You ever, skipped and kicked your butt at the same time? I would do that, I tell you. And I remember there was this one kid, and he was named Bradley, I tell you. Kinda like the vehicle. And he was, not too bad, I tell you. Him and Tyler used to be good friends. And I think they grew apart at one point. Oh, I remember hearing one time, it was total terrible, I tell you, hearing this. And it was, his father was not the best, I tell you. And his butt, one time, got so smacked that when he went in the bath, it was, not the best, I tell you. He had tomato ketchup, shall we say. And it was just, terrible, I tell you. Belts, I tell you, belts. Alright. Yeah, well, I'm kind of jumping to people, I tell you that. And I remember, what was it? I remember one time he kicked me in the privates, I tell you. As I've said, before, I have been probably kicked and punched everywhere on my body, I tell you. I remember there was these tinier kids that finally came round to the big side, eventually. And they would kick in the back of my legs. Because, Oh no, my legs give way after you kicked the behind of them, I tell you. So they could get a reaction from me, I tell you. I could even go to the bathroom. That's how bad it was. I would have to go to the bathroom after, you know. I remember in high school I used to hold in, you know, the entire time. The entire time. Just hold it in the entire day. And I mean hold it in, I hold it in for like, you know, at least 15 hours basically. Because it took, you know, that long to get to school, you know, sometimes. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. I realised the blue should have probably been there. The blue should have probably been there. Let's just clean up all of this blue. There we go. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. What other stories could I tell you? Alright, let us see. Trying to think of a story to tell you. I remember having this world. I've shown it many times now on the channel. And I remember having this world that, well, actually, I'll go with the other one that I never talk about too much. I used to have this Minecraft world, I tell you. And, it was a good time, that Minecraft world. I remember my main goal was to try and get Barry on it so that we could play together. And it never happened, I tell you, it never happened. They joined, they could not find my base, you know, and so they left. But from that day on, you know, I kept making cakes, I tell you. So one day, you know, when Barry logged on, their favourite thing would be there, cakes. And, you know, that never, you know, happened, I tell you. I accidentally deleted the world, I'm pretty sure. I wanted to track it down because I remember the exact spot. I remember how everything went. I remember grabbing as much blocks as possible and building a very tower. Have you seen Luke the Notable's Emerald Tower? You know, famous, you know, square build that goes all the way up to build height. That was basically mine, but imagine sand, gravel, dirt, cobblestone, all of that mixed into one full build because my main purpose in that world was sugarcane. I farmed sugarcane like there was no other, you know, thing in the world. Sugarcane. Just tons of sugarcane. Alright. 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 Actually gotta go up the list a little bit. Alright, I'll just go with, you know, that, I think. We'll go like that. And we go like that, I think. Looks like a, you know, villain, I tell you. Oh, cracks me up that. Let's see. We'll probably start with the, you know, very corner bits. Very corner bits. Alright. And we had the downwards bit here. Alright. You know what? We could talk about mushy monsters that are... Mushy monsters, I really enjoy mushy monsters. I recently picked up some of the older books, you know, of it. And I picked up the encyclopedia. I went to the store constantly, hoping that one day they would have, you know, the encyclopedia, and I finally got the encyclopedia. It was brilliant. It was brilliant, I tell you. It was brilliant to finally get that encyclopedia on all the monsters. Oh, that was a great day, I tell you. That was a great day. Alright. Continue on with this. Yeah, not too bad. What could we talk about? So on Blue Sky I got asked if I wanted to do like an interview thing. I never got a reply to it, I tell you. I would be quite still, you know, nervous. But it was this guy called Eric Lloyd. He interviews VTubers, I tell you. It is a very cool thing, I tell you. Very cool thing. I would love to do my own talk show and invite VTubers on, I tell you. That would be a good time, I tell you. That would be a good time. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I remember I wanted to do something similar to that, I tell you. Long time ago. Long time ago. It was one of the early ideas that I had. And it was kind of a podcast, you know, kind of. Alright, that's a good start. Oopsie daisy. Alright, that's not too bad actually. Not too bad at all. And like that. And like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. actually. It needs to be more rounded. And Hmm. Sorry, I got stopped by my water bottle there. Oops. That's pretty sick though. I'm still very iffy on, you know, the hair. Alright. That's not looking too bad, actually. Oh yeah, I never went too much into that Eric Lois thing. It was pretty interesting. I would recommend going and checking them out. They do interviews and have done over 300 VTubers, you know, pretty interesting stuff there. I remember seeing his, I think it was 302 or 303, and it was them talking about Stardew Valley to the, you know, person, and that was pretty sick, I tell you. That was pretty sick. Also, they have, like, you know, an addiction to the game. I remember I would just play it constantly. Mother Berry would be, like, you know, concerned. There was music playing at night time. It was just me, you know, going around playing, you know, planting crops and all that. Good time that was. Good time that was. Alright. Alright. That's not looking too bad. You know what? I do have, you know, a good question that we could talk about. So, as it's coming up to Christmas, the holiday season, you know, it's only 6 days from now. What is a holiday movie you enjoy? That's my question for you, Zataru. Let me know down below. I'm not sure though. Not sure. There's quite a few enjoyable ones. You know, one of you would probably put Die Hard, I tell you. Die Hard is a pretty good, you know, Christmas movie. It literally happens on Christmas, so basically it is a Christmas movie. For any of you that say, you know, it's not. It's like, you know, people saying tomato, tomato. People get so mad at it. Cracks me up. Cracks me up, I tell you. Never got, you know, tomato, tomato, you know. Why people disliked, you know, one. Just never made sense. Just never made sense. Alright. I do forget that we keep, you know, streaming these episodes, and I'm like, oh poop, did I miss something in chat? And then I have to always double check myself, I tell you. Always have to double check myself. Damn, we already have 41 minutes? I do apologise, I tell you. Did not think it was going to take this long. Did not think it was going to take this long. You know what, I do imagine that Oaki's kind of like, you know, Kirby, I tell you. Just sucks up all the VTubers. That cracks me up, you know, real good there. Just imagine it. I love Kirby, I tell you. Kirby's great. You know what, I do see that there has been a rise in people liking Sonic. Have you seen the video connecting Sonic with autism? Kinda makes sense, I tell you. Kinda makes sense. My favourite character from Sonic is Tails. And that's because I used to play it on the PC with Barry back in the day. Very young, and very long time ago when the internet was still very babyish, I tell you. So I tell you, you could stumble into something wrong on the internet. Oh, it was terrible. There's probably some suppressed memory of something out there. I remember one time I accidentally ended up on an adult website by accident. It was not very nice, I tell you. It was not very nice. Why does it look like I'm some kind of blue prince or something? The blue princess. Oh, what the... It reminds me of that one from, what to call it? You know the song of that one thing, you know? That one anime, Cruel Angel Species, you know? That one. It reminds me of that. It reminds me of that. There we go. Oop. You know what, I'm probably gonna do like an expanded bit outwards. How does it go? Literally kinda just goes out the side. Literally kinda just goes out the side. There we go. That's one down. That's two down. Not too bad. Not too bad. But I feel like I can make it better. There we go. We can work with this. Yeah, not bad. I do kind of feel like, you know, the last one had a pretty good, you know, pretty accurate with the hair. Pretty accurate. This one's kind of a bit, you know, creative liberties being taken. Let's see. Let us go and go all the way along. Alright, go like that. And then go all the way back. There we go. Not too bad at all. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. There, 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 there. We are doing it kind of backwards here. Maybe I should do it forward. Not too bad. It's kind of a lot harder to do it, you know, the other direction, I tell you. There we go. Kinda looks like a leaf. But it'll do. It'll do. It'll do. It'll do. It'll do. Do. All right. There we go. You can kind of see the difference, I tell you. There we go. That's not looking too bad. And now we do a kind of outwards arrow kind of shape. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. What does the hair look like? Yeah, we'll probably do a lighter kind of shading kind of thing going on here. Or around there. Not too bad, not too bad at all. And go all the way along here. Not too bad actually, not too bad at all. Because if I go like that there, and then I could do something kind of back here. And then something up here. Now what's missing? It's that. I do something, and that is what we're going to add. What kind of blue is it? It's like a darker, shifty blue. Alright. Not too bad that. Not too bad at all. Then we'll also add some of that. Can add some detail into it. Make it go round. There we go. There we go. Not too bad there. And we'll wrap it all the way up there. And we'll bring it down and around. There we go. And bring that around there. Go around like that. And go like that. Not too bad, not too bad at all. And go like that. And upwards. Like that. Not too bad actually. I think I might actually just wrap it all the way around. Gonna add some depth to it. And around and around. Okay, it is, you know, there. So there's something on my monitor. That bit was on my monitor there. Alright. Let us go and we'll add that all the way along here. There we go. Yeah, that's not actually looking too bad. Not actually looking too bad. Let's see, would that add anything to it? And go like that. And we'll do the same over here. Can I just fill in all of this? There we go. Yeah, not bad. And there. There we go. Yeah, I do feel like that's not too bad. Oops, did not mean to fill it all in with that. And I think one last one over here. That should be that. Fill it in. Grab that. There we go. Too sure on this part right here. Yeah, I do feel like this one's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, I will save this one. Remaster 1. Alright. So, my next detail that we do need to add is some glasses, I tell you. Now recently they did do like, free, thing that you could get, free glasses. All you needed to do was credit. It's not too bad that, but I want to create my own. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I will probably save this as own. We might use, actual, style kind of ones for it. But that to be like, future decision. Now it is mouth movement time. Oh, did I forget to yeah. We're at 1 hour already. I do apologize for it taking so long. Did not expect it to take this long. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Half mouth. Bring his back. Now we could just go like that. There we go. Yeah, I quite enjoy that. Is there any details that I missed? Not sure. Not sure. Though, I do have a good idea, I tell you. So I need to actually test if it actually works, I tell you. Alright, how about we go full open map again and I'll try that again. Oh, sorry, forgot to bring these back, so we were just doing this. There we go. Do apologise for going. There. I really hate that, you know. I remember I used to watch I think it was the early Minecraft make actually. And there's always hurt my ears. I was very sensitive to that, you know, sound. I don't know why. Like, it's a lot better now, but, you know, back then, oh, it was terrible. I still continue to watch them, though. So I was getting very, you know, singy by the sound. Hopefully I'm not hurting some of your ears, I tell you. There we go. I was trying to see if I could copy the blush kind of style. So it will be very difficult. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. We're slowly getting too much, you know. You know what? Is there like a color wheel? Color picker? That's a brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, bring these back. Here we are. When we see this here, we can find out where it is. And we can copy the kind of blush. Yeah, that feels like it's on the right track there, I tell you. That does feel like it's on the right track. What about the skin? Oop, wrong one. I get this fully white there. Well, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, the last one was not too bad actually. Also, I realized something. Where is it? Alright, wait 1 second. Aha! Sorry, I started laughing at this image. I was trying to find a good, mouth, image. And, that's the one that came up. Alright, wait 1 second. I'll go grab this very cursed one or two. Go like that. Also, bring these back. I do apologize for that. Oop. Doesn't really matter. Perfection, I tell you. Perfection. It's lower accurate, I tell you. Okay. I do not know how to spell "afide," so it's going to be very broken. Afide. -1. Alright. Bring it back. Here we are. Our final frontier. Also, I just find this hilarious. Cracks me up, that image. I saw movement down below, and I was like, oh no, is there a fly? No, it was just a screen. secondary screen. Correct me up there. Oopsie daisy. There we go. That's half mouth there. And bring it back. Actually. There we go. One bit's really bugging me. There we go. Nice. There we go. There. Oh, wrong area. Do apologize. Meant to grab the other spot. Closed mouth. There we go. Not too bad. And so now let's close mouth. Open mouth. Mid and mid. There we go. Now that should work a little bit better, I tell you. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. I was thinking that worked out pretty nice, I tell you. Wouldn't you agree? It was hard to see the full thing. Would have to shrink it slightly. Oops, sorry. Alright. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a nice day, safe, hope it's double. Good soldiers, nice. Sorry, I'm messing up my own thing. Alright. Have a nice day, safe, hope it's double. Good soldiers, because the vice one's very important. And by seeing some of these CCs, bye bye.